Hi, I'm Mark Green with the Oklahoman in Washington. It's August, and members of Congress are away from the nation's capital, most of them traveling to their home states and districts. You've probably seen news coverage of them interacting with the home folks. They're holding town hall meetings. They're conducting public forums. They're holding press conferences. It's what they usually do, except this August it's far from business as usual. This August things are hot. An extraordinary number of regular, everyday Americans who are as steamed as the Washington humidity are turning out to engage their elected representatives. They're angry about a number of things. About spending. The federal deficit grew by $181 billion in July alone. About health care proposals they believe will fundamentally change the way medicine is practiced and delivered in this country. They're angry that Washington seems in a rush to spend huge sums of their money and to overhaul 1/6 of the economy without proper care and without the true, pragmatic bipartisanship sold to them during last year's presidential campaign. The insult to their injury is the White House and its allies in Congress blaming all the heat on Republicans, Rush Limbaugh and Fox News. Town hall participants have been called unruly mobs and unpatriotic. The venting of spleen at public gatherings has been called staged and scripted. Emotions have run high. Some people have been ill-mannered. Conservative groups no doubt have supplied talking points, or in some cases, yelling points. At the same time, for liberals and progressives to express shock at noisy dissent is phony. After all, they trace their roots to the anti-war rallies of the 1960s, and more recently, the rough treatment given President Bush. Now they act horrified at the blowback they're getting. The Weekly Standard's snarky scrapbook column says the left has chosen to react like Uncle Harry when his son came home from college wearing a beard. It just doesn't work. The teaching moment, to borrow President Obama's phrase, is for the administration, and Democrats in Congress especially, to avoid dismissing the anger and fear or to imply that vocal disagreement with policy positions is un-American. In fact, it's hard to think of anything more American than raised voices in the public square. There's a sense in the country that the Obama administration is spending too much and moving too fast, that it is planting the seeds for a government takeover of health care. The administration and its loyals can continue being in denial, but like the August forecast here, the heat will only get hotter.